Hey guys, yeah, I'm a little tired right now. It's past 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm still kind of going off of the whole central time zone, which right now would be about 3:14 in the morning. Um, but I'm gonna tell you, it was one heck of a week, if you will, because first of all, it was good to see my dad, my family, if you will. He's doing good. Good news is, as I said in a video I did, while I was out there. No short video. Thankfully, he doesn't need hip surgery. Basically, they just want him to start walking with the walking boot, if you will, to kind of be more balanced. So thank God for that. But yeah, it was a fun time and everything. I will say this: if you've gone to any place for a mini vacation, either it was for reasons that were, you know, reasons for you and being there outside of just wanting to relax and stuff. Um, I will say this: obviously, you realize that if you're going to be with somebody, just be prepared for if they like to, go gunk all the time. That, well, not all the time, but just kind of let loose, as my father put it. Just be prepared for them to, let it all out, and, just express themselves in ways that it's like, okay, we get it, that kind of stuff. Um, but overall, it was a good time. We went to, well, the first day we got there, we rested a bit, and then we got ourselves ready. We went to go see him, and we went to a place called Frida's. It's a Mexican restaurant there in town. I do apologize for that notification if you heard something. But we went to Frida's, the Mexican, like I said, Mexican restaurant there in town. So pretty good food. And that's all we did for that first day. We went back and we rested because that red eye, it took a lot out of us. And in case you guys don't know what a red eye is, a red eye, no matter what plane company you're utilizing, is basically an overnight flight from one destination to another, whether it's got to stop or it doesn't. So it's one of those situations that, yeah, once it catches up to you, it catches up to you, and it caught up to us. But and now my computer going off right there. But yeah, it caught up to us. So we went. All we did was see him for dinner and all that, and then on Wednesday, we saw him again. Spent some time with him. We spent some time with him. We went to Chili's, if you will, went to a Chili's restaurant and ate there. Then we went to Walmart. He got me a couple of jackets. He got me a T-shirt and some cough medicine, mucus relief medicine, because I have allergies here. So obviously it's been working a lot better, and thank God it's getting better. No matter how people may perceive it, it is getting better. I think what it is just that when you try to explain certain things in certain ways, it's just a little too much for your throat, and it's like all of a sudden you're mucusing up, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we went to Walmart and everything, and like I said, we went to Chili's before that, and went to McMillan's, which is a liquor store close to where we were staying, and kind of in the middle of to where he was. So we went there because he wanted to get a few little shots of Jack Daniels and everything to take to his room, even though he's not supposed to have any, and kind of drink them from there. Just kind of hide and drink it slowly but surely with his door locked and everything. Um, and then on Thursday, of course, he had to leave via their transportation to Topeka to find out whether or not he would need surgery again on his hip. And the doctor said, hey, look, we don't want to take a chance because it's deteriorated just a little much. And of course, of your age. And they just said, hey, look, you're progressing a lot better than some people would expect. So just use the walking boot. And, that's what he's going to do. Um, Then on Thursday, then after that on Thursday, we went to the Prairie Brand Casino, which I've been to before when I lived out there. And much to my surprise, they still had me on record. Yeah, they still had me, you know, pull it out right now so you guys can see it. This is a new card, but I went there before when I lived out there in Kansas, and I think I went there for my birthday or something like that, and I signed up for a player's card, a player's membership, I guess, and I couldn't remember. And when they asked, what your name is and everything, they looked it up, or they asked for your ID to look up your name, seeing whether or not you're connected or in the system. They saw that I was based on my last address, so they gave me this to have, because basically, well, you know, and I didn't have to fill out any paperwork. That's what's crazy. I didn't have to fill out any paperwork whatsoever because of the fact I, excuse me, I was already a member there. I just had to put in a new pin and that was it. Um, but then after Thursday, of course, we get up early on Friday, and we're expected to leave on Friday, this past Friday. And what happens is because we're driving from Manhattan to Kansas City, we find out that we can't leave. We can't, well technically we could leave. What happened is that you're supposed to have your baggage on the flight at a certain time, or ready to be put onto the flight at a certain time. And what occurred was we missed that opportunity by at least 5-10 minutes. And my sister's like, well, can you not just say, hey, we got a few more passengers and everything to join you on the flight? And they're like, well, yeah, and they look at me and they look at my brother-in-law and they're like, yeah, these two could go. You just have to stay behind, or you three could go and you leave the bags behind. So neither option worked. And we're like, look, we're not going to leave my sister there by herself. Let's just stay an extra night. And so they rerouted it and changed it to yesterday morning at 7 o'clock for takeoff. So what did we do? We go from the Best Western to the Super 8. And the difference, especially with serving a breakfast, is night and day. I'll put it that way. And outside of that, we went to a place called the 54th Street, a bar and grill, which was pretty good. And outside of that, it was an all right deal. I mean, I did learn basically my older sister has enough white Chardonnay in her, wine, if you will. And as my dad puts it, she will let loose. She'll just be very expressive in what she says. But overall, it was a good visit. Got things taken care of for him that need to be taken care of. And the plan right now is to go back out possibly around or after Father's Day next month. But anyway, really interesting. Just a really interesting day. And as you can tell, I'm tired. Just by the way I'm slurring or reacting on this video, I'm just totally done, if you will. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Give me your comments down below. Let me excuse me. Let me know if you guys taken any red-eye flights in your life. And until then, I will talk to you later. But I just wanted to let you know I'm back. And oh, by the way, I am monetizing now. So every video that's been uploaded in the past and currently being uploaded, like this one, will be, once I watch, the monetization helps out, and it's really appreciative, in my opinion. But let me know again, guys, what your thoughts are on what I had to say here, and if you guys have ever felt the effects of a red eye, let me know. Let me know if you ever had to deal with the fact that, yes, physically in person, you get to, you get to your plane, the plane representatives, if you will, that are checking you in, and they tell you, well, you can go, but your bag's got to stay, or one or two you can go, and only one or two, and the other two have to stay, or something like that. Let me know if you guys have ever dealt with something like that before. And anyway, that's like I said, I'm tired. I do apologize if I seem a little out of it. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on it. And until then, y'all have a good Mother's Day and a good night, and I am out.